tracks today.
Yeah. I need them bands, run it up fast, stuffing them shits in the safe. Got me a spot out the way, nigga just trying to be safe. Leaving the house with the glizzy, nigga.
Get to the sports talk.
In a hole early, trailing the Redskins 17-0 well into the second quarter. But a 51-yard strike from Carson Wentz to Deshaun Jackson finally got the Eagles going and sparked a 32-3 run. Wentz ended up with over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 of which went to Jackson on the way to a 32-27 victory. Washington faces Skip's Cowboys week 2 while Philly will travel to Atlanta. So Shannon, how impressed were you with the Eagles?
Oh, what's wrong? Oh, Skip, you see that? Now people get an understanding of why I called him walk it to him. Because a 51-yard bomb was like a handoff. I didn't know I'm like, did he just hand that ball off to DJ?
I didn't think that at all.
I know what you
the ball fly like half the football.
No, he like you just walked it down there and put it in his arm.
Really?
That's the guy I've been trying to tell you about, Skip Bag. Glad right. That's the guy I've been telling you about when he's healthy.
Yeah.
That's why everybody keeps talking. This is why all the players keep saying this is the guy in the NFC East. That is the best quarterback and will be the best quarterback for years to come. You saw that. I told you, DJ, that's the difference maker. A guy that can take the top off. You better get deep, and then you got Alshon working underneath. You got Ertz. You got Goddard. Whiteside, we didn't even need him yesterday. Miles Sanders. But Skip, did you see the movement? There are a couple of throws that we saw from walking to him. And this is why you never tell a guy, look, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, he's coming to have a knee injury 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's good because they put a lot of weapons with him. It makes his job much smoother for him. So he don't have to do too much. They doing that so he don't have to run as much. So he can just stay in the pocket or get outside the pocket and complete a throw. You know, limit his runs to keep him healthy all year. So the Eagles can make a run at a championship again. That's why they put all the weapons with him. So he don't have to do so much, like, to keep him from getting hurt. Like, he still can run, but they want to limit that so he can be fully healthy for this year. So they can continue growing and growing together so he can be able to be, you know, playing his first playoff. Just to have him upright. You know, he got plenty of weapons around him to make everything much mellow for him.
A back injury last year, but you watch him how he shuffles in the pocket and gets this ball to Alshon. DJ, drop that track for me right quick. You know, Skip, I don't know the question video, but look at this.
Oh, really?
Watch what he does, Skip Bayless. You see this, Skip Bayless? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Watch this, Skip.
Nice.
Climb. Slide.
I love that you pulled the footage.
How could the DB not get a hand on it?
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do
He's
that.
all over it. Oh, it's the linebacker. That's why.
Yeah, that's what we call the Cupid shuffle. When you step up, slide left.
Yeah. I thought he said he's not going to run.
That's what you said. He didn't say that. He said y'all not finna rob me of my athleticism.
That looked good.
I thought Fearless said that.
No.
Dougie B?
This is Dougie B.
I thought he said he's not going to run much this year.
We just planted that seed out there because we know you'll take it in the growth. Nah. Skip, to be on all 100, I love what I saw offensively. But defensively, they had me concerned because I thought they let Case Keenum get comfortable early. And it wasn't until the second half that they started to dial up a little bit more pressure that they got him off the spot. And he ended up getting 7 points late in the ball game. But these teams, trust me, a lot of these teams are more talented than Washington. You can't be spotting them 17 points. Home, road, it does not matter. You need to come out with an...
If your head's in the clouds and what a feat for. Been stuck on the ground and I'm getting bored. Let's turn up the sound, that's what messing up.
The intensity, and I don't know what they thought. Maybe they're like, man, that team can't beat us because that's not the type of intensity. If you have Super Bowl aspirations, you don't play like that ever. especially at home. So I was concerned from a defensive perspective because I know they can be much better than that. Offensively, it took them a while to get going, but in the blink of an eye, 32 points just like that. Just like that. Say some because they're going to put 42 on Dallas.
Really?
Yep.
Want to bet on that one?
Nope.
Now?
Nope.
Thank you. Right. By the way, speaking of Dallas, you bet 5 cases they're going to miss the playoffs. You still feeling good about that?
No, we're not talking about this.
I don't know.
There are plenty of times things can happen.
You better hope that Philly beats them twice and Washington beats them at least once.
Philly definitely get them twice.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
After they got Philly twice last year by Dallas, right? Filleted.
But not by that guy. I don't know who that guy was, but that guy right there.
Yeah. Well, he played quarterback against Dallas both times last year. Oh, he was hurt.
Yes.
Has had some time to recover.
So I saw a different game yesterday.
Really?
I saw Carson Wentz get off to a really rocky start,
Yes.
and he was looking a little deer in headlights-ish, and forcing throws, and he just gets that wild look in his eye, and he's sort of the opposite of Kyler Murray's poise. Kyler's just a raw rookie, playing his first NFL game, but he never seems to get hurried or worried, and Carson's always hurried and worried, and I'll give you this. He made 2 He-Man heaves to Deshaun Jackson. And by the way, if you look at Deshaun's history versus Dallas, he's played him a bunch of times, and he does not take the top off Dallas's defense. He just doesn't. He can win big games.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Because that was the one they started, Skip. You remember on that Monday night game, he caught it, he let the ball go before he got to the end zone? You remember that?
I do. Okay. But I can show you the long history, and we'll get there pretty soon on this show. He's never really gashed Dallas the way he just blows up some teams. But the point is, I sat back and I watched suddenly a game that was 17-0 visiting team. And the Hall of Famer across from me kept telling me that Case Keenum is garbage. He doesn't even deserve to be starting in this league. And I saw gutty little Case Keenum throw for 258 yards in the first half.
258 per half.
So I thought Dak had a...
Like, it's the first game of the season. And I don't think he was playing in the preseason as much. So it was going to take Wentz a little bit of time to get it going. Like, you see what happened when he got it going. It made the team start going. They go for it as Wentz take him. And Wentz could take him for. If he continue playing like that all year, Philly's going to be a tough team to beat. Like, you see what happened when they get it going? Like, it's a slow start. Everybody got to get back into things, get the rust off, and come together as a team. And you see all the weapons they have. It's making his job less harder on him. He don't have to feel like he had to do a whole lot. So he could just ease his way on to it.
Great half, 256, but he had 258 at Philly.
Yeah.
At Philly,
Yeah.
256 on the way to 380 passing yards at Philly.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in other words, they had 124 in the second half.
Interesting.
That ain't good, huh, Jenny?
I think it's pretty good for anybody.
And then once Philly started coming with that pressure, what'd he look? Folded like a banquet chair at the end of the night. Yes.
Well, I think Philly got a huge break because Washington's best defensive lineman is Jonathan Allen out of Bama. He's a St. Nick guy, and he hurt his knee. God bless him. I got to knock on wood for him. Late in the first quarter and did not return. I wouldn't mind him missing the Dallas game, but you never know. But the point...
Being able to take unlimited pictures and not worry about having to clear space on.
Point was, all of a sudden, the huge middle, the centerpiece of their defensive line was missing, and all of a sudden the Eagles started to click a little bit. But they just wore Washington down physically, but I don't think they ever wore Case Keenum down and out because he was flinging it all over the lot, and it made me say, Philly's back 7. Really, well, let's just do their secondary. It's combustible.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, it gives up big plays. It goes up in flames when you least expect it. Did you see that Vernon Davis play?
Yeah.
Ooh. And by the way, did you realize that yesterday Vernon Davis passed this guy named Shannon Sharp on the all-time list?
What
He passed you on the tight end receiving list.
Did you know that, Shannon?
Yeah.
Well, he should have played 20 years.
Well, okay. Well,
Skip, the one thing...
did Shannon Sharp ever have a play like Vernon Davis made yesterday?
I wasn't jumping in. No, I wasn't jumping in no air. That ground hurt.
Yeah.
And the higher you got up and come down on the boy. Skip, the one thing that young man could always do and can still do is run.
Yep.
He can run.
Big, and he's...
Yeah. So I'm happy for it.
Yep.
But...
You realize Jordan Reed couldn't play yesterday.
Yeah, he got concussion.
That's another thing. The defense good, the D-line good. It just want to get past them. They secondary is suspect. They did give a lot of deep passes. I mean, a lot. If they want to go forward, they're gonna scrape that up. They're gonna strain it up. Because you can't do that if you get to the playoffs. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you. You're gonna have to create some stops. Like the D-line don't get no pressure. It's curtains for the people behind them. Cause they gonna give up big plays. That's why they gonna strain it up for the next game, clamp down, and have that secondary ready to go. And don't give up no more big plays like they did against Washington. Cause they was getting up a lot of them.
He's been hurt. He stays mixed up. But that should have been a 4 touchdown for walking to him. They said it was a lateral and it ended up being a rush for Alshon. But that should have been 4 touchdowns.
That was a lateral.
No, it wasn't.
It's another Philly special. He's a backward pass. Come on.
No, it wasn't. That's okay.
So you want a cheap one?
No, we don't want no cheap one. We'll get. Guess what? We'll get 4 against the Cowboys, which will make it sweeter.
Really?
Yep.
You know what? As much as I have reservations about the Dallas defense, I have more reservations about your defense.
I was not pleased with what I saw from Washington, from Philly early in the ball game.
Yep.
Because they were just letting Case Keenum. If you just let him stand back there and pat the ball, well, that's with any quarterback. It's when you come with that pressure, when you come with that heat, turn that fire up on him.
We saw kind of a Minnesota miracle there yesterday. He brought him right back down and covered the spread.
That's all you want. That little backdoor cover. That's a shame.
Little backdoor Case Keenum coverage. Now I got to deal with him. I'm afraid of him. I'm more afraid of Case Keenum than I am of whatever you call him. Limping to him.
Whatever you call him. He's not limping anymore. That's hard.
He even climbed to the pocket when he hit D-Jack on the second touchdown. That knee is 100%. Back's 100%.
Yeah. Second touchdown was a little wide right.
No, it wasn't. It was perfect.
Quite get there.
The safety was in the hole, so you fade him away, and you see D-Jack just going up in the end zone.
Well, he can catch it if you can get it there.
Yo, we'll get it. Oh, Walker Tool got a big arm. Big arm, way bigger than you know who's.
Was Xavier Woods on the field yesterday? Was Jeff Heath out there? Nope.
Either way.
Eli threw for almost 400 on y'all.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
That part we didn't love. I'm bummed we have to wait till week 7 till we see Cowboys Eagles. But we got to talk about a different guy because AB just keeps being the one to keep us going.
Yep.
Will he be able to fit with Brady and Belichick? Honestly, is it going to work? Mark Schiller joins us to tell us had no problem opening up the season with a 35-17 win against the NFC East rival Giants. Ezekiel Elliott ended up with 53 yards and